questa sera al Masada di Milano, di cui vi parliamo spesso non solo in questa trasmissione, ci sarà un concerto che si chiama Spiritsongs, che vede un gemellaggio italo-americano fra due grandi musicisti americani, Shania Blumenkrantz e Brian Marcella, che saluto. Hello, welcome to Milan.
Thank you.
E Sergio Quagliarella e Alberto Turra, che sono stati ospiti nostri tante volte, insomma, e qui c'è Alberto Turra, che è uno dei chitarristi, abbiamo detto 1000 volte, più interessanti non solo della scena milanese ma di quella italiana. Poi tu non te lo puoi dire da solo, te lo diciamo noi ogni volta che vieni, eccetera, quindi grazie di essere qui. So, can you tell us something about the way you live and work in New York?
We're living in New York City, but in the side, off the grid.
Yeah.
And life in New York is a little bit difficult. The weather and the size of the apartment and the money and all this stuff. So
sounds very much like Milan.
Yeah. So the imagination when you're sitting in your little box in 6 a.m. This is when you have the.
That's a nice image.
Well, in this specific project, the idea came from Daniele. He is our. What did we call you?
Mi hanno considerato una sorta di collante, come una sorta di persona che in un qualche modo è riuscita a mettere insieme questo progetto, sostanzialmente. Un collante.
When I met these musicians when I came here, and we played together with the Fugu Plan. We played together. We shared the stage at Braxis and Nippon El Dorado, and I got to see everybody give CDs. We exchange and listen, and this guy Alberto is the craziest motherfucker. One of the craziest guitar players. The CDs have coming from a different planet. So it was interesting already, and I'm always open to the opportunity to work with someone new. And we work a little bit here in Milan before, but now we're gonna do something very special together.
Questa è un'avventura cominciata circa 5 anni fa, quando io ho iniziato in maniera piuttosto assidua ad assistere a una serie di concerti non solo in Italia ma anche negli Stati Uniti e in diverse parti d'Europa, che avevano questa liaison, questo filo conduttore della musica d'avanguardia. E sulla base di questo ho cercato di avvicinare una serie di artisti italiani, per lo più amici, che suonavano questo genere, questo tipo di musica, e che era abbastanza assimilabile a quanto io stavo ascoltando e sto ascoltando, che è soprattutto un'avanguardia più newyorkese della downtown, stile John Zorn. Alberto Turra, Sergio Quagliarella, Shania Ezra Blumenkrantz e Brian Marcella hanno evidenti personalità effettivamente diverse, ma accomunate da un punto di vista musicale da lo stesso spirito della ricerca e della improvvisazione, della grande capacità di fondere stili musicali e culture musicali completamente diverse.
The relationship of me and Brian is a deep one, and we have the chemistry and the brotherhood is very special, and it's very easy to bring this and to make it happen in many different projects, because we have a language of trade, of responsibility. Brian hold, I hold, he hold me, I hold him, we hold the band hold us, and this is a important give and take.
concerto sarà, Alberto? Perché a questo punto, what's going to happen tonight?
Good question. Good question.
Very good question. Ma intanto è giusto sottolineare il fatto che la descrizione di relazione che Brian ha appena fatto, che Shanier ha appena fatto rispetto a Brian, è assolutamente speculare tra me e Sergio. Anche io e Sergio abbiamo un'amicizia molto profonda e molto sostenente vicendevolmente, e questa cosa qua crea un interessante equilibrio nel quartetto di stasera rispetto a quello che dicevamo prima. Quello che succederà stasera è assolutamente da scoprire. Abbiamo impostato delle linee guida, abbiamo ancora del lavoro da fare, ed sarà assolamente una cosa folle, dir poco.
Ma non ci stai dicendo niente.
Lo so,
non è
perché
no,
c'è veramente poco da dire al momento.
Il primo grande amore è la tetta di mamma, il secondo grande amore è la batteria. E quindi mi nutro ancora oggi, diciamo, di questo fantastico strumento. Sì, diciamo, più o meno da una vita che suono, più o meno da bambino ho iniziato, e mi mantengo bambino con lei.
It started with certain choices that I decided to make in my life about how I lived. And I found other musicians that shared the same loves and beliefs and passions outside of music. It had really little to do with music.
Yeah.
Music is the expression, hopefully, of the choices that you make within your life. And it was like a seed. And from that seed, it was like a tree that sort of grew. And Shanier was one of the first branches on that tree.
Oh, yeah.
And then through Shanier, I've met many, many other musicians. And for me, you know, I only go on stage and only make music with people I implicitly trust. That if I'm in a car with them, I trust the way that they drive. If I'm at their house, I trust the way that they're going to cook, you know?
Yeah,
and that's the only way I can work, because you have to have that kind of complete trust to do what we do. So through Shanier, then if he says, you need to meet this, you need to make music with these people, I say, okay, let's do it. So for like me, it was trust. It was actually very funny when Alberto and I met the other night and we were having dinner. He said, man, I can't believe I haven't met you before now.
Yeah.
And I say, well, all things happen when they're meant to happen. So.
Yes.
I started playing the piano when I was 2. My father was an amateur jazz musician, and I heard him play a lot into the home, so I learned to play by ear. I started to study classical piano when I was 5 and gave my first recital at 5. I had my first professional gig at age 11. It was actually one of the best gigs I've had to this date. As an 11-year-old, my mother and I were flown from our home in Philadelphia to Rhode Island, and I had 5 sets in a shopping mall in the middle of the mall, 5 sets, and I remember I got paid $300 a day, hotels and food, and I thought that that's what the life of a musician was like. And I didn't know, and it took me probably 20 years after that to get back to the same place of that kind of quality gig. But it's been a long journey.
The first and the most easy thing to do would be that we all bring some songs and we learn them before the show and we play them for the people, or we play them for us. But in talking between us, we thought that maybe we can do something different. Together, new,
like the Monty Pythons, now for something completely different.
Exactly, and something that hopefully something that is unique to us. And not something that we are bringing from the past. Something that we are bringing new, giving birth
That's
today.
Wonderful. That is wonderful.
Quando ho iniziato a suonare la chitarra, ho iniziato a suonare blues, mi sono completamente incasinato con questo tipo di linguaggio, avevo voglia di suonare questo, per anni ho suonato questo, per poi ovviamente sfociare nel jazz, nella formazione jazzistica, ma in quanto chitarrista elettrico della mia generazione ovviamente il rock, l'hard rock e tutto il resto è dovuto salire in qualche modo, e l'altra cosa fondamentale è che appunto negli anni fine 80-90 a New York, appunto Zorn ha iniziato a spiegare che si poteva suonare in una determinata maniera, per cui appunto riuscire a fondere, creare questa situazione di crossing over tra tantissimi linguaggi, non solo tra il jazz e il rock, cosa che era già successa prima, ma tra tutti quanti, musica Jewish piuttosto che musica balcanica, piuttosto che musica cubana, da lì la mente si è aperta per molti musicisti della mia generazione, anche della generazione precedente, e ci si è potuti aprire a moltissime altre possibilità.
Figure out that it just happened to be was Coltrane's death or birth in the day. It was not connected, but
the birth is 23rd September.
Was it at the day? It was the we start to contact then, and I didn't know, but that it was the birthday. But we start to send each other these titles like Interstellar Space, like A Love Supreme. These big ideas that have to do with non-musical ideas, and this. Hopefully, we try to bring this into the concert. This idea of the non-musical idea is the important idea, and the name of the band came from this, and we don't know what we're gonna do, but we know why we're gonna do it, and this is the most important. You can put 4 musicians on the stage that are completely strangers and something will happen, but we're not really strangers. It was important for us to talk about what we are gonna do, because we wanted to do something that we need to talk about. There's a way to just get on the stage and to improvise, and what happens, and sometimes beautiful accidents. We talked, and we feel each other from the talking a little bit. I mean, it's not talk, email, one word here, one word there, and means a lot. We decided it should be special already, so that's why it's like this.
I guess the thing that I can say is, for anybody that's that would come to the concert tonight, that it's going to be a moment. It takes a lot of courage, I think, for an audience to want to attend that which they don't know. But for me, that's the reality of life. We don't know anything. It's all a mystery. And I can say that for me, we operate very well in the world of the mystery. You don't have to know the what if you know the why, and then what happens is what happens.
Thank you so much.
Grazie.
Amazing. Holy shit.